Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape vlog here. Today, I'm going to be talking about the month ahead for May, I guess, because apparently there is no updates this week, as far as I can tell. I mean, it's past the time the updates normally come out at this point, so I'm assuming there's just no update this week. Not really sure, but the month ahead is definitely underwhelming to say the very least. But I'm also going to be talking about some progress with my account and some PVM stuff I've been doing. Been getting insanely lucky at a Raxx, as you guys will see in a second here. Let me just pull up my notepad here, and you guys can probably already see if you're looking, but I have gotten a third full leg, as I said I would do. I got the top leg piece, and I sold that, which I actually made it into a Nox bow, which sold for 135.5 mil, which was pretty nice. And the reason I was able to do that was because I got wicked lucky streak right here. You guys can see it. In the span of 10 kills, I got 3 spider leg tops and a web, and on one of those kills was a leg and a web in the same kill. So really lucky streak at a Raxx, and I've just been lucky at the boss as a whole, so I'm pretty happy with my my luck there so far. I've done almost 30 kills since then with no luck from the middle path, but I think the path rotates tonight, actually. Maybe not, though. Maybe one more day, and then it'll be 2-3 again, which will be really nice because then I can just camp for the middle and the bottom leg pieces, because at the moment I have 2 tops, and that's it. So I would rather be doing the minion path still, but I really don't want to get too many of the tops without having some of the other pieces at least. So I've been doing middle path even though minion is still on. I've also still been doing some bandos for my melee stat training. Currently 93 strength, almost 94. And I've also been doing quite a bit of cooking just when I feel like AFKing, and I'm just sort of slowly going for 99 in that. Currently 87, so it's really fast and nice AFK skill, so I just sort of do it whenever I'm taking a little break from PVM. I've also been still doing my full raids whenever I get the chance to loot. Nothing good yet, but I do have 10 Beastmaster kills now, which is nice, and I've done 4 Yakimarus now, which is pretty good. Still only have the 1 piece of Acto, the Tempest gloves, but on my next full raid, which I can reset again tonight, I will be able to buy the regular primeval boots. So I did already buy the regular gloves, as I've showed before. They are right here, and I'll be able to buy the boots with my techie as well once I do one more raid later tonight. So looking forward to that. But yeah, mainly the thing I've been doing is a lot of Raxx, and my luck has just been quite insane there for this, especially for this little streak. Definitely looking forward to the rotation. Probably going to be using quite a few pheromones during that rotation to get a lot of kills in, because I definitely want to be getting my middle and bottom leg pieces during the 2-3 rotation, because it's obviously way better. Because if you don't do minion when minion is open, you basically have to do the minion path regardless, because they spawn on P3 anyways. So it is kind of annoying, but yeah, looking forward to that rotation on that. Yeah, other than that, I mean, my loot tab is getting pretty nice up in there. Haven't sold it in a while. The money I have gained since the last video is just from selling that Nox bow that I made. I haven't sold any of my loot tab ever since I bought my my supplies for Double XP weekend, which are still in here. I'm really looking forward to using those up. Going to be getting some nice 99s, and yeah, it's going to be pretty sweet. 19th of May, for those of you who don't know, or who forgot, but Yeah, this loot tab's looking pretty nice. It's around 150 mil, I think, maybe a little more. I got 22 onyxes in here, tons of onyx bolts, and just a lot of great stuff. So definitely looking forward to selling that eventually. I don't really have any need to sell it at the moment, but I might sell it soon to try and buy Telos gear. I'm not sure if I do want to try doing Telos again, but I think if I maybe bought Virtus or Tectonic, it would make it a lot easier for me than what I was using before, which was Sea Singers, which is pretty bad, but I just had it, so I didn't feel like buying any further mage gear. But yeah, I know some people in my clan were talking about doing Telos, and they say they use Virtus for 0 to 350% enraged streaks. So definitely is doable without the Acto. The Acto would just make it a lot easier with the defensive resets and all. But I'm definitely considering trying to buy back some nice seismics and potentially buy a Tectonic set and continue attempting to get better at the boss. And I mean, eventually get a lot of money. I mean, there's obviously the chance of getting the dormant staff, which is just like a one-off, like 700 mil or something like that, which is amazing. Or if you eventually get all the orbs, those are worth like at least 1 bill is it for the set. So definitely gonna try and maybe get back into it. It just depends on if I can finish these legs off at a Raxx or anything. But I sort of like the main thing I've sort of always my dream item at the moment is a Saren God Bow. I don't know why. I just think it's a really sick item and I would love to have it. But I don't know. I do want to get Max Cape as well, which is gonna. I mean, I'm gonna have to spend quite a bit on that. I mean, for the skills that are required, more money that I haven't done yet. Farming, construction. I guess crafting, although you can do crafting for free if you want. Prayer, I need some money for, so that's 3 skills. Trying to just look through all the skills and see what smithing needs some money, definitely. Fire making, not really. You can do that pretty cheaply. So not too many. I mean, herblore and summoning and prayer are probably the and construction. And farming, I guess. They're probably all the main ones that cost the most money. So I'm already getting herblore and summoning out of the way. And then after that, it's just grind style skills like mining, agility, hunter, divination. Those are just a grind. But I definitely want to get Max Cape again for this account. That would be really nice. For not only for just to have the max, but also to have the max guild. Boss portal for doing like neck solos and just for Raxxer and stuff would be very nice. But yeah, that's basically all I've been doing. Definitely going to be going for probably 99 cooking as my skilling 99. I mean, it's really easy, obviously, and it's just nice AFK when I'm bored of doing PVM, and that's probably what I'm going to go for as my first skilling one, and then who knows from there. I mean, obviously I'm probably going to try and get it before the weekend, the double XP weekend, so that will be nice if I can do that. And then I'll have 399s from skilling after that, or I guess summoning isn't really skilling, but whatever. I'll have a decent amount of 99s going after that, and I could probably do fire making or fishing. Some of the other AFK ones are always nice and easy to do. I do want to probably do fishing so I can use the rods to get my invention up a little more, because I have some components that I can't use, but once I unlock them, they'll let me get some better perks for my armor and weapons, so probably want to do that. But yeah, anyways, the month ahead for May is the only thing that is new on the RuneScape homepage. I haven't seen anything about any updates for today, like I said, so I don't think there is going to be any updates today. That's just, that seems like that. Seems like that is the case, as far as I can tell. But yeah, the behind the scenes for May is it really doesn't look that great, to be honest. The only thing that really even is an update is the Shattered Worlds minigame, which is they say it's the major update for the month. It's a huge new single player combat minigame with fantastic new rewards. So honestly, this is just kind of an annoyance to me that they're releasing a new minigame when there are so many dead minigames in the game at this point. Like, they should rework a different minigame rather than releasing an entirely new one. Like, the number of dead minigames is like almost a joke at this point in RuneScape 3. Let's see, I'm looking at the minigames right now. Stealing Creation, dead minigame. Trouble Brewing, dead minigame. Castle Wars would be dead if it weren't for the the trim requirement. Soul Wars, dead. Fist of Gothics. Conquest, the Great Orb Project. That might be it, but Mobilizing Armies, dead. Fishing Trawlers, probably dead. All these things, like, pretty much every minigame is dead, honestly, if people aren't boosting for points. Besides, like, Pest Control, I guess that doesn't really count, but Pest Control is dead unless it's on Spotlight, just like most minigames would be. So, yeah. Pretty stupid that they're releasing a new minigame. Like, they could have easily turned Soul Wars into this. Like, I'm just looking at this one screenshot, and it looks like it could be similar to Soul Wars with the combat, because, well, I guess Soul Wars has all the lore behind it with Nomad and everything. But still, they need to not release new content for things that are, like, has so much dead content already. And the fact that they're making this a single-player minigame clearly shows that they're trying to avoid it becoming dead content, because you don't need other players to play it like you do with almost every other minigame. So I guess that's a good thing that they're at least realizing that in order for it to not become dead, there needs to be a single player option. But yeah, looks kind of weird. I mean, there's a lot of lore about it that I don't really care about. Apparently there's some new gear on offer from it. You can get sigils that occupy a brand new equipment slot, which is kind of I mean, like, there's already kind of too many equipment slots at this point. Like, Aura, Pocket, apparently there's going to be like a new one. Where the hell are you going to put it? Sigils, whatever the hell you want to call it. The things you get from Corp, basically, which is going to be confusing. How the hell are they going to be? Like, can I put a Divine Sigil on my sigil slot? But, yeah, kind of weird that they're calling them that, and that they're introducing a whole brand new equipment slot. But they are going to be able to give effects like Slayer XP boosting, whatever the hell that means, and also force creatures to be aggressive, which is sort of like the aggression potion. I wonder if that's going to make the potions crash or not. That would be interesting. That's going to be definitely an interesting thing. There's also new abilities, which is definitely interesting. Although I don't know if it's the best way to introduce them through a minigame, but there's one for dual wield melee and one for range, so that's definitely interesting. And they're also updating an ability that's already existing. They probably talked about this in the video about Shattered Worlds, what these abilities were, but I didn't watch that, so maybe if you want more details on that. I think they're updating Dazing Shot, if I remember correctly, from people talking about it, but I'm not sure. Apparently there's going to be a new update for dual wield melee, so hopefully that will bring it maybe a little more competitive with two-handed. Like, hopefully they give it an AoE ability like that's not shit like Flurry, or just in general like a good new ability for dual wield. We'll have to wait and see on that. And then there is, of course, the new ranged ability. Who knows what that's going to be. Strange that they're releasing a new ability for ranged and not for mage, because those two sort of have similar abilities, and usually when they release one for one, they release it for the other as well. I don't know, but yeah, looking forward to at least those. It's always cool to have new abilities come into the game, see how they affect rotations and DPS. But there's also a new pet with apparently 9 evolution stages. I don't know what that means. Some cosmetic outfits, some XP, some unique Slayer contracts, and apparently that's just a handful of things on offer. There's no level requirement to do the minigame, but you must have a minimum of level 40 in your chosen combat style as a recommendation. And the difficulty increases as you progress, and it'll get more challenging obviously as you go. So it sounds pretty cool, honestly. It's just kind of annoying to me that they don't just update a minigame rather and just come out with new ones, but still, it does sound like a cool update and a lot of new stuff coming in, and I'm looking forward to going for those new abilities and stuff, but still just sort of like meh with the fact that they're not releasing, not updating any new old minigames, just releasing a new one. But again, this sounds like a cool update. Kind of looking forward to it. But that's it for the whole month, pretty much, honestly. There's a thing about Mental Health Awareness Week, which is like a charity thing that's kind of nice, I guess, but it's not really a big update at all. It doesn't really have any content. It says you can collect tokens to unlock some new cosmetic items. So like whatever, really. I guess it's cool that they're doing something for charity, but that's not really an update. And then they say that they there's a small little paragraph about the achievement system. They say they've been compiling feedback on the system and ideas for new achievements, and they're looking into what they can implement. And I don't know, they didn't really say in this paragraph that they're actually coming out with anything this month, but there might be some new achievements coming out in this month as well, although I'm not sure if they are or not. Hopefully they come out with some PVM related challenge achievements for other bosses rather than just raids. That would be really, really nice. I would like to see that for sure. And then after that, they just talk about Double XP Weekend, which of course is the 19th of May. The gates of Menaphos open on the 5th of June as well, so they're not like cock baiting us by saying it's coming out in June and then releasing it on like the 30th or something. So at least there's that. It is coming out on the 5th of June. Looking forward to that for sure. But yeah, definitely an underwhelming month. Again, I wouldn't be too mad if they completely abandoned the weekly update format and just went for 1 or 2 bigger updates per month. But I would just like for them to actually say they're doing that rather than doing things like this where they say, oh, there's only 1 major update this month, but we're still going to do stuff every week and stuff. I don't know. I feel like they would just be better off just being like, yeah, we're going to be changing our update plans from doing multiple updates in a month to just 1 or 2 big ones every month, and that would be pretty nice. Because this Shattered Worlds does sound like it's bringing quite a lot of content to the game, and I'm definitely looking forward to it, as well as the new abilities and the rework. But besides that, nothing really else to talk about for this month. So who knows when the Shattered Worlds is really going to come out. That's sort of lame that they didn't really mention. Hopefully next week, but I would honestly assume that it's not going to come out until later in the month because of the fact that it's the only update of the month. I mean, they probably want to make it a good one. You know, when you compare it to something like the Gemstone Dragons of last month, hopefully it's better than that at least. But aside from that, nobody has gotten Hazelmere's signet ring yet, which is just like, what? It's been over a month by far at this point, and I don't know. How rare can it be? It's insane that nobody's gotten it yet, honestly. I don't know. Yeah, that's all I had to say on that. I mean, I just wanted to mention that for those of you who didn't know or who might be interested. Nobody has gotten the Hazelmere's signet ring yet, so insane. Like, the first person who gets it is going to be like an instant celebrity and probably will get their account hacked within 5 seconds of getting it. So yeah, that is it, you guys. Hope you all did enjoy this video. Thanks for checking it out, and let me know what you think about the Shattered Worlds minigame upcoming update in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. I have been thinking about getting back onto my Hardcore Iron Man, playing that a little bit more. Haven't done any of it yet, but I might try and get back on the account, continue my progress. Kind of just got bored with the account when I was playing more on my maid, because on here I can sort of do PVM and stuff more easily without having to grind for stuff too much. But yeah, maybe when I start going for the more long and grindy 99s like mining or divination, I'll hop on the Iron Man and continue playing on there. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, other than that, you guys, I hope y'all did enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.